this is Christina here, and today I am reviewing the Garrott Du Roque and Rochelle Goyle 2-pack, the Love and Scaris 2-pack. I found this at my local Toys R Us on Friday night, and it was actually 20% off. So up here in Canada, these are $39.99, but I got it for $31.47, which is a really great deal, especially because I actually went to Toys R Us intending to get River Sticks from the Haunted line, and those dolls, they weren't on sale, and they are $29.99, so for $2 more I got a whole other doll, which is pretty exciting. And especially because Garrott, I mean, he's new, right? So we don't have a doll of him yet, so it's pretty exciting, and boy dolls are always a good thing. And as you can see here, it's the new packaging. It looks very much like the Monster Exchange packaging with the luggage stamps and things like that, or the passport stamps. And then it has the new art design here. And I'm excited about it because it's not glued to the plastic like the Gloom and Bloom Cleo was, so I can cut out and save the art from this one as well, which I'm really enjoying doing with these new box styles. And it has the big picture of them on the back, and then it does say Love and Scaris here. And without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. I'm going to get it open because there's no need to wait. And again, I really like how easy these new packages are to open. The front just comes right off, and they're really easy to recycle, which is exciting. I recycle a lot, so I like that it's so easy. This plastic, cardboard, and you're done. So I set that aside and start getting these two out. Okay, so I have Rochelle and Garrott out of the package, and before we just look at the dolls, I just want to go over some of what they came with. They did come with one stand each, which is great. I love when they come with stands, and for a while, like the 2-packs and the larger ones weren't coming with stands, but this is nice that they are, especially for Garrott to come with the boy stand. The boys can usually stand on their own, but still, I mean, I have a ton of like female Monster High stands laying around from dolls that maybe are on display right now, or ones that I have posed sitting down or something like that, but I don't have a lot of extra male stands, so this is nice to have. And then Garrott, because this is his first doll, he does actually come with a diary. And again, this is the international version, so it just basically just has his bio page, and then it has that bio in a couple of different languages, and then it has some photos. And this is actually, I think these are really cute, so I don't mind having these in here. And it has another picture of Rochelle at the end. So this is cute. And I'm going to look at Garrott first, actually, because he is a new character, and that is very exciting. Okay, so, well, here he is, and he's a gargoyle like Rochelle. So his skin tone is very similar. It's the same kind of like speckled gray. He's a lot darker than Rochelle, but it's the same sort of idea. And then he has this, his hair is actually kind of awesome. It's like blue and green kind of mix, so it has this like shimmering sort of like aqua, like watery color kind of thing going on, and it's really, really cool. And then he has ears on the side of his head, but they're shaped very much like Rochelle's with like the ruffly edges. And then this one, he has an earring right here. And then his face is very handsome, and he has like a yellow-green eyes, and then he has this sort of like mask of like a green, it's like patina, like he's kind of, you know, maybe he's like the metal or the stone is kind of aging, kind of getting that green hue to it. It's pretty cool. I know that a lot of people don't really like it, but I think it's subtle and it looks cool. I will say that I had they had like 5 or 6 of these 2-packs, and I did have to go through to find one where Garrott had pretty straight eyes, because there were a couple where his right eye was printed high. So just be on the lookout for that. If you're digging through boxes, make sure you have a look at Garrott's eyes. And then outfit-wise, I actually really like his outfit. I think it's a little more involved than what the boy dolls have been getting lately. Has more pieces, or at least it looks like it has more pieces as well. So he has the scarf here, which has like a sort of like a stained glass spiderweb and roses pattern on it. And it is actually, I'm going to get it, it's plastic tied to the front of the jacket, and I hate that. so it's plastic tied to the front of the jacket. And the rest of his top is actually one piece. So it's this leather jacket with the shirt, the bottom of the shirt coming out the bottom, but it's all attached. And then the jacket actually opens up the back and has a hole for his wings. And his wings are one piece, whereas Rochelle's are like two individual wings. His is just one that goes in a hole in his back. I do kind of wish that the jacket was like an actual jacket and he had a shirt too, like it was two separate pieces. But I still think that this is a lot more detail than a lot of the boy dolls get, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. And then he has jeans, nice jeans, and he has gray shoes on, which have, they're like sneakery boot sort of things. And then on the heels, they have like a skull in like a stained glass rose. And then in one hand, he's holding a black rose, which is tied to his hand very elaborately. I'm going to take it off. I know that it's probably not going to stay on. He's probably not going to be able to hold it once I get rid of this, but I hate the look of that giant piece of plastic. So he comes with this rose, which if you remember from the Scaris movie, he sent, he had a special rose that he would give to Rochelle. So I think this is kind of a tie-in to that and a callback to that. So that is Garrott. And I really, really like him. I think he's super cool. And let's grab Rochelle. And I will say right off the bat, this is one of my favorite Rochelles ever. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. And I love the change in her hair. So let's just talk about that first because it's the most obvious change here. Rochelle's hair is normally pink. And she does have the pink underneath here. But it's a much lighter pink than we normally see. Like a much more like baby, like soft kind of cotton candy pink. And then the majority of her hair is this beautiful, like mint green. And it's just so pretty. And it looks so pretty with the speckled gray of her skin. And I just think she looks like candy. And I love it. And her makeup kind of follows those same hues. So she's got kind of the mint on the eyes and the pink on the lips. And her whole outfit obviously is done in those shades. So she is wearing just a dress with this sort of mint ruffle. And then the bodice is black and pink stripe. And then the skirt is short but full, and it has sort of like scrolling iron looking patterns like we're used to seeing on Rochelle, but in black, and then also in the mint and the pink. And then down on her feet, she is wearing these are actually her basic shoes, but in mint instead of the color, the gray that they came in originally. And Rochelle always has great shoes, and I don't mind them reusing a mold when it's a really good mold. So I like that. And then on her head, she has a large, very large headband. And the headband is the same mint color as her hair. And it's sort of like drippy, you know, drippy. And then she has this huge black rose on the top, which I just think is super adorable. And again, it is also held to her head with like huge pieces of plastic. So I'm going to cut those off because it bugs me. And I think the headband will probably stay on well enough without it. And if not, I can always rig up a rubber band, which would look better than these big pieces of plastic. And she does have this plastic on her arm, which I'm actually going to take off here. Take off her hand first. Okay. This plastic covering her arm, which was there to protect her arm from touching Garrott's jacket directly in the package to prevent staining. And I do appreciate that they do that in the package, but it does make me worry that if I pose them together, it's gonna stain her arm. But we'll see. I think it'll probably be all right, but it's still something that is appreciated in the package because you don't want to open a doll and have it already be stained. And then she does also come with this pink bag, which if I had to guess, I would say was probably from her swim doll. I don't actually know that for sure, but it does look like the bags that came with that line. But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a Rochelle that has this bag, so it's new to me regardless, but I think it's probably a remold from that. And that is that. This is our beautiful gargoyle couple, Rochelle Goyle and Garrott Du Roque. I think that they are both beautiful dolls. I love the details. I love the colors. I like how they look together, and I like that they don't match. But I do like that, you know, the color of Garrott's shirt does kind of go with Rochelle's outfit, and I think that they look beautiful together, and I can hardly wait to put them on my shelf. So let's see here. And as always, I am going to do a full photo review of these two over on my blog at christinaarticulates.blogspot.ca. So if you want to see any close-ups on any of the details of this, that will be where you can find that. And the link to that will be down below in the description bar, as well as links to my Tumblr, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram. And I am Christina Articulates everywhere. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to see more. And if you do subscribe, we'll see you here next time. Bye, guys.